This episode is brought to you by Switch Fix. Switch Fix, a better way to play the Nintendo Switch on the go. With the sleek, lightweight design, it allows you to slide in your Nintendo Switch, clip your Pro Controller, and play more comfortably. No more faulty attachments and uncomfortable Nintendo Switch grips. Switch Fix is an absolute game changer. Get your Switch Fix today at getswitchfix.com or join our giveaway by clicking the link down below. There are 6 ways for you to win. Through the link, you can subscribe to Chiptooth Gaming, like a CTG video, visit Switch Fix's Indiegogo, share the campaign with your friends, and a bonus entry when you do all 5 mentioned. One more time, that is getswitchfix.com or enter the giveaway in the description below. And then now, on to your scheduled programming.
Bienvenidos. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Completely Consensual right here on Chiptooth Gaming, your weekly gaming news show. For your first-time listeners, we be dropping episodes every Friday on youtube.com/Chiptooth Gaming, as well as Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you can watch, listen to a podcast. We gonna be there so you guys can listen to wherever you guys are at. Thank you guys. As always, I am your host, Compa Andres, and as usual, we got, oh my god, these guys in these new swag.
Sorry, that was
You had to. Really late, but I don't care because I'm looking at you guys, and you guys are very bright. But let me get introduced. Mikey, Double D Doherty.
What's up, players? Yeah, this is a part of our loud,
Very loud.
our loud lineup, I like to call it.
Yeah, I dig it, and then obviously the ever so nasty,
the ever so
Shawn
slight
Flowers.
Thank you. What's up?
¿Cómo
How you
estás?
doing?
¿Cómo estás?
You see me in my new
I see you in your OGO.
my OG?
Old game's old. You see me? I'm supporting the Warriors. I'm over here.
Andres,
We in playoffs, baby.
hates
Shut up.
Chiptooth Gaming.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Warriors stuff right now. I'm supporting the Bay Area Warriors.
Did they play today?
They played yesterday. They got a dub.
So
But now we're gonna head into Game 6. Hopefully, we take it from the Houston. Hopefully, this podcast makes sense.
You see
Future
what
people
Aisha Curry
listening to
said?
this. She said, no.
You
She
saw that?
Aisha, she was at the red table, and then she's talking to Jada Peek, and she's like, "I wish I was kind of pretty much like getting hollered at more." That's what she was pretty much saying, right?
I mean, I'm not a girl, so I mean, I definitely don't get it, but like, I don't understand it.
I
because
mean,
of
neither,
that.
because she's like,
Wait, what happened?
so Steph Curry, his wifey Aisha Curry, went on this red table talk. It's women empowerment show kind of thing. I don't even know what it is, but essentially it's a really cool. It's a cool show.
It's
I mean, at the end
Will
of the day,
Smith's wife, right?
Right.
Jada Pinkett
Will
Smith.
Smith's
pretty much
wives.
was like, she was like, I wish I got more attention from dudes outside of her husband.
Yeah.
And shit. That's pretty much what she was saying. Like, she wants more attention from other guys, and she doesn't get it, so she feels some type of way.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
It's super weird. Like everybody was like,
And 3 kids.
Yeah, but sometimes you just want that attention.
some people want attention.
I mean, she's looking for people to just say no to. I don't get it. But I mean, like I said, I'm not
She
a
was
girl.
fishing.
So I
She
don't
was fishing
understand
for. She was fishing for those compliments, and I'm just like, okay.
it. I don't know.
I mean, it's still like it's like you when you're in a relationship and you get hit on, like you still feel good about it.
Yeah, but
Like
it's,
you're not gonna do anything.
but it's Steph
it doesn't
Curry.
mean anything.
it's Steph Curry. You don't do that to Steph Curry, okay? You respect it.
I don't think he has a problem.
He's
with
awful, dude.
you don't think
I
Steph
think-
Curry has a problem with guys
No.
hitting on his wife?
No, I don't think he has a problem with like if that were to happen to his wife. Why would he like? Why would that, why? This is the thing.
Hey,
Guys
this-
are so fucking insecure.
These
I
are
mean,
all
it's not
dudes.
an insecure
Every
thing. It's just
male-
I don't understand.
This is the totally wrong subject to talk about because you got 3 dudes here who are just like, no, women.
I'm on the side of the. I'm on the side of the women.
Either. I mean, from a female's perspective,
She said she
you don't
feels
even know.
insecure,
She feels insecure.
not the guys.
What are you talking? No, I'm saying guys in general are so insecure. Like, oh, my girl's getting hit on, or oh, my girl is fine with guys hitting on her. Like it's a compliment.
Mikey-
It's a compliment.
So
What's the issue?
there is the issue that she wants more of the attention from other people.
Okay,
That's not her husband.
You've never been in a relationship and have had like someone hit on you or like compliment you. It still feels good.
I mean, me personally, I just played
It's
dumb
still
and
nice.
everything, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I
So
don't
somebody
know.
comes up to you like, damn.
I don't look
you and
for it.
that
It's still nice. You see
somebody
my
be-
point though,
They're
right?
gonna be like, hey, Mikey, you look
I mean,
good
I
in that complete
guess.
consensual. You're not gonna be like, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me like that.
Yeah, I got a girl,
In
yo.
other words, you saying Aisha Curry feels ugly. I don't know.
But it's super. I mean, yeah. Either way, I'm still supporting them. It's the Warriors MVP.
Her
You
last
know
name
what
is
I'm talking
Curry, so
about? Last name Curry.
She
You
can't be
respect
losing
it.
too much.
She
you
got restaurants. You know. So you got what? 3 kids? Yeah, 3 kids.
3 kids, 10-year-old relationship.
I mean, what else do you
I
want?
guess she
man?
wants someone
But
to
that's
hit her
just-
up when she's pumping her gas.
That just shows that. I mean, each
Yeah,
relationship. it needs-
That is a very good point.
I mean, that's what she's looking for right now.
That
But
is a very good point. I don't even want to get into this, but all right.
Let's just talk about what we usually good at talking about.
we'll be good at it.
Movies, games, everything else. So let's
Movies,
get into
games,
that a
and
little
I
bit.
like that.
I just want to talk to you guys real quick. But what you guys been up to, man? It's another crazy week, another good week happened. For me, it was sports, Warriors winning. Let's go. Let's get it. And then, yeah, just life in general. What you guys up to, though?
I don't. I'm kind of like I didn't really do much this week at all, really.
No,
I'm not
no.
gonna lie to you.
Because I know
Mainly
you
trying
guys,
to get my
we're
school
going
shit
to,
together.
I don't know if I should say we're in the process of moving.
Technically, it's kind of here also moving.
Yeah, but yeah, we're definitely moving spots.
We switching up. It's in
We're
the
switching
makes-
up. Things
in
are
the making.
happening. So I know that's right now. It's taking up a lot of your guys' times. It's like finding a spot. For people who know who out there,
Pretty soon we're
moving's a
gonna have
bitch.
like shit.
I'm not even part of this process of like moving,
Welcome
but
to
I'm just
Disney
like,
Channel.
bro, you guys are fucked. Like, you guys are like, oh,
It's honestly, I would rather fucking jump off a 10-foot story building instead of fucking move anything. Like, I fucking hate moving with a passion. I just every year. I need a place that will just lease it to me for 5 years.
give me a 5-year
I
deal.
would just get fucking
5-year
grandfathered in. I would love it.
Grandfathered in.
I would love it. But unfortunately, it's the Bay Area.
This is Bay Area
You can't
living.
stay anywhere.
This
No.
is true.
No complacency.
So nothing new happened to you today or this week, Mikey? Nothing new happened.
No,
Yeah,
just
what's up with cheeks?
nothing. Honestly, nothing.
clapping them
It's,
cheeks?
Been trying to do some shit for the channel.
Okay.
Been playing Rainbow, a lot of Rainbow
I
lately.
seen that clip you did too.
Thank you.
Clip, you're like, look at Mikey being good at games for once. So I was like, look at this guy.
Rainbow
You know,
Six is my
I've
game.
never seen him be good at games, so
It was just
Yeah,
you
that's
know
interesting.
those things called flukes. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. What about that Mario Party though? Is that a fluke?
Oh, that was
That
pretty
was a
fun.
fluke.
That was
Is that a
amazing.
that
No,
was a fluke.
is it a fluke when it happens
What
twice
about every
though?
other game you
What do you
lose?
mean?
though?
You only played one game.
What happens? I mean, you literally rolled 0 twice. And
Fluke.
you,
I mean,
No.
it's not a
the roll.
fluke.
The roll is the roll, but I'm talking about the fact that I didn't win was the fluke. You get me?
I mean, you were like last. Like a fluke's like.
I
oh,
didn't
was
come in last.
first
So who came
and
in
I
last?
You did.
I didn't come in last.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Roll the clip.
Roll a clip.
No,
Insert it.
no, you're just bad.
I
Go
think
watch
Andres
that.
came in last.
Go watch our Mario Party series,
It
especially the
came-
last two, because
it
some of the
was-
fucking best moments
It was
probably
Tambo.
ever captured on camera
So yeah,
were
guys,
in those.
Couch Clashes. The last 3 that we uploaded was Super Mario Party.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Watch it, guys, because this the Super Mario Party
didn't come
ones were
last, that's all I gotta
super
say.
hilarious. Just go to the Twitter. Go to the Twitter, CTG vids. Look at the clips that we got up there. It's good. You're gonna see Flowers just taking L's.
How'd you get them stars,
lose.
How
Keyshawn?
you get them, bro? You
You
bro,
came in last.
Hey,
Hey,
All
Sean,
this
how'd
shit
you get all
talking.
them stars?
Like, Andres
you-
was
Hey,
talking all
Sean,
this shit,
you
but yet
acting like
How'd
a
you
star.
get all them stars?
I got
It's-
2
it's
stars.
called, you know,
I almost got 2
it's
stars.
like Game of Thrones. You know, when you want to top
Almost got
everybody
4
after. You know what I'm
stars.
I
talking
had
about?
opportunity for 2 stars.
You had opportunity for 4 stars.
Yeah, you could have won.
Hey, you know.
They were just giving us
Win
stars.
some,
And you
you
still
lose
couldn't get
some.
them.
I just
But
lose
that
a
was-
lot less.
That's what came out this week. So definitely, guys, if you have the chance, definitely watch that. It's hilarious. It's pretty funny. Like, yeah, for us, I mean, I know you guys are in the process of moving. I know I'm just over here working. Not playing nothing too crazy right now. I'm planning a trip. Actually, I don't know if I should say that because it's a secret. Never mind. Can't say it.
Shh, it's a secret. No, but yeah, no, I have jumped back into Days Gone too. There was a glitch last night, and I was so pissed because I didn't save, and I got stuck in a wall.
Wait, what?
You got stuck in a wall?
Yeah, I got stuck in a wall, and I couldn't get out, and I was just like, fuck it, turn this shit off.
And you just stopped playing?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back into it again, but like I was so pissed because I had like hella inventory. I just got all this shit, and I didn't save my game, and I got stuck in a wall.
How'd you what were you just walking in and
I was just walking
'cause-
alongside this tent, and I just got stuck in the wall.
happens.
It happens. Kind of happened. It happened to me the other day
You okay?
too. Dude, I'm telling you, Mike. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what. I ate something. It's really weird. You're gonna hear a lot from me today in this
Oh,
episode.
God, everyone just tunes out.
Yeah, I know. My bad, guys. But that kind of happened to me. Real quick. I hate it when a game glitches out or happens. It just breaks on you and something very important. Like, I want to talk about real quick if that's ever. I know that's happened to you right now, but has there ever been another moment where you're like playing a game and you just got interrupted really badly? Like, literally the worst time for you to be interrupted while you're playing a game, whether you're beating a boss, doing something very important, and somebody bumps, like, power goes out, somebody walks in your room, tells you to stop doing what you're doing. Like, I had that moment yesterday. I was literally, like, I was playing Apex. It was like the last, literally, it's like 2 groups left. I'm winning. I'm like, we have high ground, like easy dub. Like I already know. I had like 7 kills. I had damage. I was doing work. Next thing you know, I don't know what happened. My screen went blank, and then it took me to the main menu. And I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? I legit was like confused. I was like, yo, my PS4 break? What the fuck? I was hella mad because I was getting that. I knew I was gonna get a win. And then it just took me back to the main screen, and I'm just like, what the fuck? But I went to like the status report, and it still had my game, but it just never gave me the win. Like it legit just kicked me out of that lobby.
Damn.
And I got no dub, no nothing. But I knew it. I knew we were gonna win. I was like, this is some bullshit.
Well, I mean, I had a 5-6-year-old sister who always wanted to be around me, so I had a lot of power cords pulled. So
A lot of power.
I
Accidental
definitely
ones, or was it like, Shawn, if you don't fucking do this, yank?
I mean, I would get hyped because of what I did in the game, and she would get hyped because I got hyped, and then like she'd like walk around, and then boom, it's over.
That it was the epitome of the bane of my fucking existence.
Yeah.
You know, it happens.
I had this fucking stupid dog named Titus.
There was a dog involved.
Then you gotta kick it out.
was
Close the
fucking
door.
the worst.
Yeah.
No, but sometimes it would be like my mom would come in and ask me something. Titus would slip in, and it was the PS2 with the fucking corded controllers.
Oh yeah.
And it would be the TV's over there, and then my bed's right here, and like the quarter's like hanging down, and my dog tries to fucking jump over or run through it every fucking time, and it just brings the whole fucking system down. Every fucking this happened
Easy multiple
9 times, like 9 times easy.
That's the worst.
There's one where I was like I forgot what fucking game it was, but I was about to beat this fucking game. Didn't save, didn't like fucking do nothing, and then fucking knocked
Has that ever
over.
happened to you, and then like you just didn't want to play anymore?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, well,
I'm done for the day.
I'm going outside now.
Yeah, but
Happens to me a lot.
I didn't have a lot to do, so I mean, obviously
Back then, you're
I
just like,
jumped back
start
into
it
the
back
game.
up.
I was like, fuck,
No, just
but
take a deep breath and go outside.
so pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Window or
remember
something.
that shit.
I remember playing a GameCube 007 game, and I had no memory card. So I literally,
Ballsy.
I was ballsy, dude. I remember I legit
I
like,
remember those days. We just have to leave.
you
the
just
system on.
had to leave the system on, and I had to come back and play it. I remember I did. I remember, and it was like repeated levels. I remember I did go over my aunt's house. I spent like a good 2-3 weeks there, and I would legit just play. I want to know which one. I think it was Beyond. No, I don't know which one it was, but it was 007. And I remember just every day I'd wake up and be like, oh shit, here we go again. It's like that, and then we just do it again
from the
just
top.
run them from the top, and we do it all over.
You know, every time you did it, you got it faster.
You got it. No,
You know what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
thing. That's
It
always
just got
funny.
easier every time. It's just like, okay.
That was the best part. It's
Level
like
3 in
this guy's about to pop up.
30 minutes to an hour now.
I was like old games done quick or something like that. It's like fast. I forgot how to say it.
The worst was I forgot my memory card at like my aunt's house or my grandma's house. I forgot what it was. And I got a new game, put it in, right?
Uh-huh.
Got super far in the game, right? I think it was like fucking Frogger or something like that. It was like something like Frogger Returns or some shit on the PS1. And I got super far in the fucking game, right? And then I went to go save, no memory card. And I was like, fuck. And then my grandma lived like far away from us, so it was like
there's no way.
I literally left on for like a week, and then it got unplugged.
Damn.
Bro, that's the
Fucking
worst.
And I was
Titus.
almost done. Yeah, fucking Titus.
Fucking
Titus,
shit, dog.
man. Titus is a piece of shit. I'm just kidding.
I'm not. Fuck that dog. Died on Thanksgiving. Had to drag his
Whoa.
dead corpse down the hill and fucking bury him.
0 to 100 real quick, guys. I mean,
I hated the dog. It's alright.
I love dogs. Shut the fuck up. Go fuck
I
yourself.
didn't say I hate dogs.
You hate the
I don't know what to
Which
say
I
anymore.
may or
I'm still
may
lost
not.
for words.
I hate dogs, but I hated that dog.
because you messed up your games. What a piece of shit.
No, it's just you look like a sausage with legs.
It's okay. You like sausages. But yeah, guys, I want to put it in the comments or at us real quick. What was the worst time you've had like an unexperienced bad luck while you're actually playing a game? You're about to beat a game.
Bad luck games.
Bad luck games where somebody just comes in and interrupts it. Your mom yells at you, "Get the fuck off" or some shit. Those were the worst experiences. Let us know. I don't want to feel bad right now. I don't want to be the only one who
I
felt
got all
bad.
the stories.
You got all the stories?
I got all the
That's
stories.
pretty bad. I
I don't
wanna
want to
hear.
get into it.
Let's get into the news. That's what we got it here for. We got a couple bit of news.
News.
La news. I don't even know how you say it in Spanish, to be honest.
La news.
¿La qué?
See?
You guys
La
are so bright.
biblioteca.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Let's get into some news. It's going to be some interesting news. The first one is people, the people are trying to actually ban microtransactions. Like, there's actually senators.
Yes.
This is kind of weird. And then the act is hella funny. The way that they call the act and the way they phrase it makes it look hella weird. But long story short, there's U.S. senators' new bill would ban selling loot boxes to children. And it says Republican U.S. Senator Josh Hawley announced Wednesday his plans to introduce a bill that would ban microtransactions in both console and mobile games. The legislation, which was outlined on Wednesday, it's called the Protecting Children from Abusive Games Act. And just that alone, I'm like, what?
You know, it depends on which game we're talking about, because sometimes kids can go overboard.
Fortnite.
Especially if they
Easy
know, like,
Fortnite. That's Fortnite, dude.
shit.
You know, I read an article. This is like something, but you know, playground talking shit. You know, you're in the playground. You're in elementary school. You talking shit. You know what they be talking shit now to elementary schools now?
What? Fortnite clips?
No, they'd be like, "Hey, what's up, you default skin having ass."
No way.
I used to do that to my
That's
cousin.
not real.
I'm gonna pull up
It's a
this
thing.
article, but it's a thing where like little kid insults now. It's a little kid goes to another little kid and be like, "Yo, you default." They call them defaults because they have no skin.
hilarious.
That's the thing. I've done that to my little cousin. I played with him all the time. He was all like, "Oh, look at you get that skin." I'm like, yeah. That's how you know I'm good, because I got a skin. While his little default little skin. I'm
See,
like,
look,
yeah.
and he knows. Sean
you
knows
rolling
because
with
he'd been.
default looking
Sean was
ass.
trolling. Sean trolls. He
Rolling with Big
knows.
Papa now, because I got a skin on and you don't.
See,
And, you know, he talks a little shit, but it doesn't matter because I have a skin. So can't really talk shit to a person that has a skin.
so little.
Defaults can't talk shit.
So playground insults now just turn into like, "Hey, you default skin, you're a piece of shit."
Look,
It's so crazy, and I think that's kind of. I mean, I don't want to say I'm rooting for this thing, but I can see why there's some old politicians out there. They'd be like, "Oh my god, the insults are about default skins," and the way they phrase this is saying, "Hey, would ban selling loot boxes to children," as if like kids actually have money, like 6-year-olds have money, but like take my money,
well,
V-Bucks.
Fortnite, that was the big fucking issue, is people were still on like their parents' credit cards. and
Yeah.
shit.
But then again, that's not the kid. That's
You
the
know, I always
parent.
wanted to do that as a kid, but I was just too
that's
scary.
Not, that's,
I mean, like-
that's not necessarily the parent, but here's the thing.
I feel like you're saying that because you did it.
No, it's just fucking
I almost
kids.
did it.
Kids are
Thought about
dumb. Kids are fucking dumb, and they do dumb shit. Like, that's expected. If it wasn't, if they weren't gonna steal it for that, they will steal it for fucking pack of pop
marijuanas.
rocks. You know what I mean?
I thought you were talking about the drugs.
No, but
Whoa.
I'm never
Went there real
for
quick.
any kind of major government involvement in anything like this. And I've been saying this since day one, that if they don't fix it, like fix it. If they don't fix it, then this is like inevitable.
It's inevitable.
It's inevitable, because if you don't, just like the ESRB, they're like, we're gonna start putting restrictions on games if you don't fucking fix
Well, 'cause,
the
yeah,
issue,
it's
right? And
yeah.
that's where we got the E, the M, the T, you
And
know,
now
the
it's-
usual.
No, yeah, you're right. That's why it's pretty funny though. But again, I just can't imagine the way that this was like put together. Was like there's a guy there's a senator who legit thinks there's kids out there like it's like an underground market of like V-Bucks, like little kids just fucking around.
Well, I think the point of the bill is like, because this is like gambling essentially. So-
Easily, right?
but at the same time, it's
But
like,
this bill is they're saying it's focused more for the ages of 18 and under.
well, then that would be weird anyway, because then it's like, then only
Because
some
that's why you
people
have-
get an advantage of a loot box.
Loot box. I mean,
But at that point, I think they would just be taken out of games altogether, which not necessarily
I
a
don't
bad
think
a downside. Yeah.
I mean, microtransactions always been around. It's just now
Yeah.
that they're so upfront in your face, like,
Well,
hey,
like, it's
This
part of
isn't
the
even
game.
microtransaction. This is the loot box, you know, where you get a certain amount of points and you roll the box, and then
I
you
mean, a
may
lot of games
get
you can
three
buy those
skins.
loot boxes, though. A lot of games,
Yeah. No, definitely. I'm not saying that.
and people will, essentially, like you said, gamble with their chances of.
No,
getting
exactly.
something
That's
good.
what I'm
Like,
saying. It's not like regular microtransactions where it's like pay for the skin, pay for this, pay for this, pay for this.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know what you're getting. If that's the thing too, they should get rid of those little fucking mystery box things, like toys.
Oh, the mystery toys.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Nah,
It's the
you
same
gotta.
shit.
Nah, if you're skilled, if you're skilled, you rub it. You rub it. See what it is. If you know about it, you know about it. If you give me that face, fuck you. You don't know what I'm talking
Well,
about.
those fucking LOL dogs.
Those
Oh,
you're completely screwed.
hey.
That's what
Okay,
I'm saying.
those are.
The
You know
LOL
what's so crazy?
dolls, the little Crash Bandicoot figurine.
And this is just
I bought two of them, and I got the same fucking thing, and I was pissed. And I was like, I'm not even trying to go
They
down.
look
the
a
rabbit
little
hole.
different. Like one has like his eyes going up and down, and one has
Oh,
like
that's true. I
straight
didn't
eyes.
even notice that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
so
you
it
got
is
two different
different.
ones.
Dude,
Relax.
damn, dude. No,
No,
you're
that's the same fucking one.
no, it's different. Eyes
No,
are
bro, he
different.
has
That's
different
fucked
eyes.
up printing.
Then that makes it rarer. Good to know.
Well,
But
you-
no, he's absolutely right. Just this is the pro tip: if you have a niece of any age, like 10 and under,
Right.
and then you need to buy him a gift, never go wrong with an LOL doll. I don't even know what it is, what it's about. I remember my niece had a birthday, and I was like, "Here you go, Mom. You go to the party, give this to her." She saw the LOL doll, and she's like, "Oh my God, I need to open that now." She
Until
opened it right
realizes
then
you got
and
the
there.
same one that she
We
hates you.
addicted our kids really early to shit.
Huh?
I said we're making our kids addicts really early.
Really?
on
It's
shit.
like just what is this? What is this?
What
gotta
is
have
this?
it.
Let me roll the slot machine.
Let me get this. So I mean, the ban that makes sense. I can see where the intention is. Is it a little bit of overkill? I mean, yeah, it's overkill, but to get the attention, it gets people to talk about it like us. Like, hey, there could be a possibility of people, creating these acts and bans and all that stuff against this. My thing about this is if it's under 18 and people or kids that got cards and
If you're under 18, I
it's
feel
like-
like
there's codes, there's passwords. There's no way a kid should easily go into like, let me take my mom's card and put in some V-Bucks. What's good? They can't call me default at school
my
no
thing
more.
is,
What's
if
good?
you're under
Like,
18, you should have enough time to really play the game long enough to really. You don't have to spend that money because you're gonna be grinding anyway. Like,
Fuck
True.
that.
what you
when
mean?
you're 16, you can have a job. 15, you can have a job. So now you're saying,
some.
okay, you get my point.
Depending on
What
the
you're
family.
saying is now these
But-
people can't spend their money on shit.
True.
No, it's not even that they can't spend their money, but I'm just saying they have the time to grind it out. That if, like right now, would you have the time to really, if there was no loot boxes involved, would you have the time to really grind a game to really get with the skin you wanted if it costed like hella?
Depends if I'm really into it.
Boom, roasted.
I mean, hey,
Like
There's
I'm
people like
grinding
that.
out
I don't have the
Rainbow.
time like that.
Rainbow has a really weird system on like how to unlock characters, and you can't get them with like loot boxes. Or actually, you can pay for characters technically. It's weird how they balanced it is. Though.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
But you can all unlock them in game. But some of them are like hella to unlock.
like Modern Warfare 2 weapon skins, I can easily grind for a skin in Modern Warfare 2.
yeah,
Now, I'd probably buy it because I don't have the time.
that's super weird. Another reason why this bill came up is because parents are like, I thought this game was free to play. Why the fuck are they spending money? It's like some people still don't get the idea of microtransactions as the idea of there's a currency inside of a game to get.
Free to play is just to bypass the parents, but the kids know the real loot.
Yeah, they know. They know. Hey, mom, don't worry about my birthday present. Just slide into 20 V-Bucks.
Yup.
It's $20 with the V-Bucks.
V-Bucks for Christmas.
And the crazy part is I remember $20 in like V-Bucks if you're trying to play like the new season of Fortnite. Season 9's out. Like $20 is literally like one legit like fit, one new suit.
What happened to wishing for like your fucking Xbox Live Pass, your yearly pass every Christmas?
Bro,
That
that
used to
was-
be me.
that was-
I used
that
to
was me.
Please.
Bro, don't even worry about it. Just
Please.
give me-
And
If you're
it
gonna get me
expires
anything,
next week, mom, please.
if you're gonna get me anything, please just get me that 1 year pass.
I remember what I did was I stacked. Every time you buy a new game, they give you 48 pass or whatever, 48 days, like a 2-day online pass. I remember
Oh,
I
you did that? I don't remember that.
Xbox or PlayStation. I think it was Xbox mainly to be like, hey, thanks for buying Halo 3. Here's 2 days or a week of Xbox Live. Try it out. And I remember I stacked those up one time, and I was like, dude, I got like 3 months. I was like, hey.
Remember the online passes?
Do you remember
Those
those?
PS3 era.
Do you remember the
Where you-
Pizza Hut
if
demo
you-
discs?
If you bought a game, you had to have an online pass to play online.
Didn't have it. I mean,
Do you remember
It's in the
the
PSN.
the Pizza Hut demo discs?
Yes, I do.
Those are amazing.
Great shit.
My uncle worked at Pizza Hut, so he'd be coming in and hanging them things.
Just any, you get a demo disc. You get a demo disc. Any demo disc was the shit.
I
to be
remember that
honest.
shit. I remember when the PS2 ones were the shit, though. That was pretty funny.
I only had one demo disc ever in my life, and it was like a little MX versus ATV.
But you
one.
had
And
hella
you
those.
played the shit out of it.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I
yeah,
played
no
the
doubt.
shit. Like
No doubt.
when you had demo discs, like that was like a game. Like you're like,
It was
"Ooh,
a
let's-
game."
Let's try this out.
Even though it was like 3 minutes, like, hey, like I remember there was like a bike DMX thing or DMX. Is it DMX? No.
BMX.
BMX. Fuck it. Whoa. But it was like BMX like thing, and I remember it was like, hey, here's a 5-minute trial, and I remember like it'd about to be over the 5 minutes. But hey, run it back, restart.
Yeah, that motherfucker
Like-
was
And
on
you were the
repeat.
best at that track.
It would be
dog.
the best.
Hell yeah.
So those were the days, man. Taking me a trip down old memory lane right now. That was pretty funny.
I wish I could have those days back sometimes.
Yeah, now they just have demos that you could just download, and I don't even realize. I keep forgetting that PlayStation has a demo side, and it says, hey, here's a demo.
not
Try it
tripping.
out.
Demos are the goats. I still play demos. Yeah,
I know. I still play demos, but I totally forget that they're there.
Demos
Remember,
aren't the same now, though.
they announced the PS4 with the promise of every game would be able to have it like be playable. Like you get to try a little bit of each game.
Well, they do because they have like these passes, like this, like, hey, you literally get to play this.
Not
For an
really.
hour.
We're
Not
moving
anymore.
more into betas now, truthfully, though.
Not all games.
Most games.
But,
I
like,
And
feel
not
like-
all games really have. I mean, yeah, there's betas, but at the same time, it's like once the beta's gone, like it's like if someone wanted to try Days Gone, right? There would be like a set, like you would be able to jump into a certain part of the game. Just play that.
What are you, Stadia? Just go in and play what I want.
I think that's a cool idea, and I don't know. Do people actually use demos? So I'm interested.
I sometimes
especially
do.
in the year of like YouTube.
Yeah, everybody streams it now and stuff like that, so I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. It's a lot easier for people to kind of like
Interesting. It
get
seems
into
like
a game.
An old part of like an old era.
Yeah, it's
So-
pretty crazy. But that's what it is. I mean, senators, they trying to dip it to... They're starting to stop little kids from having fun, damn it.
Fucking
Let the
old
kids
fucks.
spend money.
Let the kids
Do you want them to
rob
spend
the
the-
parents for some V-Bucks?
Do you want them to spend it on drugs? Do you want to have a drug epidemic? No. I'd rather have a V-Buck epidemic.
The
V-Bucks
Are
epidemic.
the answer to the opioid crisis.
Top it off. Thank you, Flowers. Appreciate you. That was one bit of news. I really wanted to talk about that because the way that was a pretty fun thing. Because I keep imagining like a legislator just thinking like, yeah, there's a kid straight up going to the streets buying V-Bucks. Kind of like,
Yeah.
I got that V-Bucks. I got those V-Bucks. What you need? What you want? You want that code? Like they're gonna create.
You know, his
that.
son probably stole his credit card. That's why he made.
That's
this
why he's
bill.
mad, right? He's like, damn it, Epic Games.
He's like,
on
you know
the
what?
side of the street. Hey, you guys got any of them V-Bucks?
But there's another bit of news. It kind of gets a little bit more serious on the topic of people actually walking out. There's a company called Riot Games, the guys who make League. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Very
Fucking
popular game.
Dorks. Fucking
PC
dork.
gamers.
Driver.
I hate
Isn't
that
League
I
on like consoles now though.
I'm more than likely gonna get a PC game, PC computer, so I could ride with you on this train of PC gamer nerds and drivers. I could be with you for a little bit longer until I actually get a PC game.
Why are you getting a PC game?
Don't worry about it.
I'm getting a PC thing, and I'm not gonna play games
A gaming
on it.
PC. I'm always saying hella stupid PC gaming. Is a gaming
I'm
PC
gonna get a gaming PC. I'm not gonna fucking
Why are
play
you
video
trying to
games
get a
on
gaming
it.
PC
because the squad wants to play Borderlands 3. So
on the PC?
Ugh.
don't.
Why
Me?
on the PC?
Fuck,
Why not?
Man, I'm sorry.
What do you mean why not? Because I have a PS4.
Hey man, you need some friends, new friends.
Yeah, maybe.
Why would they put you through that?
Because they're real ones. They're gonna help me build
I
it.
mean, Keyshawn gonna be playing Borderlands, right?
Maybe.
Maybe sure with the maybe. But these guys at Riot, right, the leagues, they held a walkout. And it's
They
pretty
held a
crazy. They
walkout.
followed through from the talks of last week. They wanted to do this walkout for a while, but they actually finally did it.
This has been we've covered this story before.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Go ahead, because you actually know this a little bit better than I do. So go ahead.
We've covered this story before on the podcast back. I think when I was even hosting it.
Yeah.
Just
Way
the
back when.
problems with
Women
Riot
and-
Games, just in terms of like equality in the workspace, people making each other feel uncomfortable. There's certain employees that are getting paid less in the same job. Just hella inequality stuff within the workspace, and then I think there's rumblings of like sexual not assault but
Misconduct.
around the studio. So they've just been littered in controversy, and this is kind of the thing that puts that cherry on the top. Was they ran into some issues because now a couple people from the studio wanted to sue, and then Riot basically made them sign an arbitration clause when they signed up to work there, which again, when you sign up for a work at a place, you're not reading everything, right?
Nope, I don't.
Necessarily. And then it just sucks that a place like that is like you're not. They find ways around shit, which is really irritating.
Yeah.
Because if they wanted to sue you, they could sue you.
Easy, no doubt.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you spill
that's
the-
just
yeah.
frustrating.
Because if you say, "Hey, this is the codes for our league.
Exactly.
This is what we do,"
Or like, hey, this is League of Legends.
they're gonna be like,
what are they on 7? This is League of Legends
"You
7.
get sued with, you get
PC
fired in a
nerds
heartbeat."
rise.
Yeah.
And then you get like fired, you get sued. It would be a whole
They'll
thing.
go
right?
after your grandkids' money, like they'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
And these guys are like, "Hey, you trying to sue us?" Nope, too late. You signed a clause.
So-
and that's the funny part. Go ahead.
Arbitration, for those of you who don't know, it's basically it's an internal lawsuit essentially. It's not like an actual like public lawsuit case. It all has to be handled
Inside.
internally
Yeah.
through their own like lawyers and everything, which already sounds rigged. I can't believe arbitration is really.
In other words,
a
you'll never
fucking
win.
thing.
In other words, you'll never win. Like you're trying to get like, "Hey, you know what? This is what I'm suing you guys for," and they're gonna be like, "LOL, we'll give you like 1% of what you're asking for,"
So
and they're gonna be like, "Take it or leave it," and they're gonna be like, "Fuck, well."
and everybody at the studio was like, "This is bullshit," and they walked out this week.
They walked out. And the crazy part is
Ballsy
that
move.
Riot, essentially, they already said, like, they try to calm the fire a little bit. They try to, like, water down. They're like, "Hey, guys, we get your point. From here on out, you don't have to do the arbitration. You don't have to do it anymore. But then everybody's like, well, what about everybody else who signed it? They're going to be like, well, you're shit out of luck. Everybody who gets hired now could do it, but you guys, nope. And that's why people are saying that's still not good enough. Like, we're asking for more. We want more control. And the reason why, this was why I feel like this is still pretty big news is because, again, if this is literally the first time I've ever heard of a studio having any kind of this problem of an actual walkout.
Well, this is the first time. This is the first time
ever,
that a
right?
walkout's ever been.
You hear
assembled.
walkouts with other like schools, other workplaces. I know Google had one recently. Strikes. You see those plenty of times, but those are kind of backed up with unions. These guys are just like, fuck it, like we're literally hanging up. It's a ballsy move.
Yeah.
And because essentially, the way that I see it, right? If you don't have a union and you just walk out on your job, Riot could easily go up to every one of these guys and be like, you're fired, you're cool, but you're fired. Like, they could easily
didn't show up to work, didn't show up to work, didn't show up.
No call, no show, no
A
show.
bunch of boxes like,
they
here's
get
your
signed
stuff,
to find
here's yours.
And then when it comes to a game of League, like, it sucks to say it, but I don't want to say they're replaceable, but they could easily get more coders, more developers, more people who just work on their game.
Well, that's what's hard about this industry,
Who's going to get to
right?
sign that arbitration?
Right.
Like, if like the bus drivers union, again, nothing against bus drivers, but it's a difficult job, right? It's not a highly desired job.
No, it's not. Yeah, exactly.
It's needed, and there are people who do it, and they do get paid. They get cashed out for it.
Yeah.
But if all those people walk out on the job, then all of a sudden infrastructure is down, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, like,
people are going to be complaining.
Because you can't fill those. Like, you can't really fill those spots. That's a very specific talent, and that's a very undesired job. Whereas something like in the games industry, like if IGN tomorrow was gonna do a walkout, they could easily be like fired, and then they could be like,
a whole line
cool,
of people.
yeah, we got a whole line of people
Because they're in the heart of Silicon Valley, so it's not even an issue.
Right.
Like, they got people waiting. There's a wait list. Like, hey, you're fired. Probably people got fired trying to rehire.
Change the
different
policy a little bit and add some more people.
Just sugarcoat a little
That
bit,
would
right? That's
suck.
what they're trying to do. Like, let's just sugarcoat it and on with the way. But it's crazy because, again, these guys have the balls to walk out. I wouldn't be able to walk out. Like, I got bills to pay. I ain't trying to do all that.
Is this a steps toward unionization though?
I think so. It shows that people are ballsy enough to do it, and people like League of Legends is a very popular game. You don't. I wouldn't know because I'm not in that community.
Right.
But I still be seeing clips randomly. And there's tournaments still, and there's people who actually get paid and all that stuff. Like, it's a big enough deal for sure.
Well, and something with League is it's difficult because like there's like constant updates and everything, but like it is already technically a complete game. So it's like that buys you some time to like turn around. Whereas like if Naughty Dog was to walk out in Last of Us 2 right now, that would fuck Sony. Because like you can't just get anybody to kind of like come in and do that.
Work on that kind of stuff.
It still needs
Easy.
to be built, right? Whereas like League is already there, right? You just need someone to be able to maintain and be able to do updates and shit like that, which is it's hard. It's definitely really hard and taxing, especially with like some of the deadlines and updates are going to be more constant. Like within a new release, you have some time to work. Whereas like a new game though, that's like we have nothing to go off of, and what you have to go off of is these guys' vision, which isn't going to work with what everybody wants, right? And then all of a sudden, it just becomes a big fucking mess.
Man.
So
situation to be for sure.
I think we're getting closer to unionization in games, which is weird to say because I really don't think I'd ever see it.
They'd be the first ones to do it, if anything, right?
Well, that's the thing. It's going to be difficult because you're not going to be able to do it by... maybe studio by studio would be the case, but that gets so sticky because then it's like, then you're jumping union. It has
tricky
to be,
water.
It has to be streamlined, and then at the same time...
I still don't see it.
Video game industry is everywhere, so... But I don't know. I don't know what the solution... Like, I really don't know how they would form a union. I'm interested, though. Like, at the end of the day...
What are the next steps these guys
at the end
take?
of the
Just a
day,
change in policy. I don't think...
Change, right? It's not enough. It's like more, like I said, if more an internal thing. Like,
right.
If they say, hey, this is what's going on, then League is going to be like, all right, cool, we'll just change it up real quick, and then boom, that's it. Like, they're gonna easily try to throw this under the rug, like, hey, this never happened, or hey, don't let this catch momentum. Don't let this kind of build the hype and kind of get the thing going in that direction.
At the end of the day, though, I'm for it. Like, I kind of want unionization now at this point.
No, of course.
Because I think video game developers are the most fucked over people in the industry, just in terms of like jobs. Even like starting out like in a games outlet, you're like paid dirt.
Exactly.
You're not paid anything, right? But for like video game developers, it's like, well, you just worked on a game that sold millions and millions of copies and it has esports and merch and this and that. And you don't get a cut of any of it. Whereas, I I kind of see the case for a union in terms of these people should be getting paid out. Like, if you work on a game like The Last of Us, like, you should be getting, like...
Cashed out.
Yeah, cashed out, right? And then I definitely do think there should be some kind of formula in terms of, like, if the game does this X well, then you get
that
much, and then
like
you
commission
get
bonus
paid,
type
like,
issue.
You get that Robert Downey Jr. type deal.
If
sticky,
you
though.
do work overtime, it's more than time and a half or something past this many hours of overtime.
It gets hella tricky, yeah.
So, like, I think there's a lot of, like, things that a union would really benefit, and I just think game developers are getting fucked over right now.
That's a sticky situation.
Super.
Especially, like, if the game doesn't sell. Like, imagine paying the
I know,
developers of
what-
Anthem overtime when the game
The
didn't even
flops.
sell. Like,
Well, that's
then
what
what you do?
that's what I'm saying. You gotta layer it, right? So, like,
You pay
if
them
Anthem
back.
sells over 3 million copies, then you get X amount of this,
I don't
right?
even know
But
if
if
it
it
sold that
doesn't
many.
hit that goal,
But then you'd have the developers waiting, you know what I'm saying, months after the game's launched for them to see those numbers. And then they're like, oh, okay, it finally hit this. I should be expecting this, where they already did that crunch hour. They already
There has
had
to be
those
time.
100
Like,
hour
if you don't hit
weeks.
it by X amount of time, you just lose.
no,
it.
I get that, but that's what we're like the crunch
Right.
time and everything, where the union's not just going to cover something like compensation for like games and royalties and things like that, right? It's going to be, well, okay, after like 4 hours overtime, anything over that 4 hours of overtime is going to be, you
Time
know,
and a half,
even
double,
more than
triple.
time and a half, right? Triple, like
Double,
whatever
triple,
it is,
yeah.
or you're going to get paid. You have this set vacation. You need to be able to provide this, and this for
You work
all
X-
these developers, right?
Yeah.
Tier the developers, right? So there's indie, and then you really have to structure this down to a T, where it's like, are you classified as this? Are you classified this? Or are you classified as
So
this? And
much
there's gonna be
legwork.
different, yeah,
So
exactly.
much.
But I think if they can
Yeah, it's-
structure everything right, but even
That's
they,
company
yeah, they
restructure
don't
down
hit
there.
3
Yeah,
million.
yeah.
Some the games after a year, if they don't hit 3 million, they're never gonna hit 3 million, just ever.
Yeah, Anthem's
Ju-
struck.
just in reality, right?
Fuck
So
you.
it's like you didn't hit certain quotas, and so technically you're not gonna get paid out, because at the same time this is a business, so they need to make money.
Make money.
But
Gotta
at the same time, these
gotta
people
spend money
are
to make
people,
money.
and you also gotta support
Time.
your people.
Yeah.
So tricky's all I could say. Get
Couple
tricky.
more years, maybe something happens.
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe Epic does.
I like
something.
what they're
Epic's
doing though
making
for sure.
moves.
The reason why they're doing it is great. Again, like you said, just the way that it stemmed from the very beginning of like the very arbitrary, like the way that the women weren't being paid enough, equality, all that stuff. I'm glad they're
Arbitrary
I don't know what the hell I was saying.
arbitration.
Arbitration. There you go. I'm glad they're making
Penetration?
baby steps into the right direction, which is good. At the end of the day, that's what you want.
Arbitration,
Change.
penetration.
That's what she said. Don't even know what that means.
Nope.
But that's gonna be it for kind of that news. That was kind of the actual felt like news. Actually, it wasn't. It was crazy.
News.
Now we're gonna get to the fun news. The state of play.
Hey,
State of
Skunk
play.
Simulator, here I come.
I don't want to do that.
They
I
call,
don't
it's
wanna
called
talk
a way.
about it.
All right.
Can't wait to play Flying Skunk
So-
Simulator Game of the Year.
It looked
Calling
kinda
it
fun,
now.
no lie.
State of
There's
play.
gonna be a VR one where you fucking
Guess
have your little
what?
fucking.
Biting the nuts.
You
know what I mean?
How many nuts can you fit in your mouth? That's a
gotta
VR.
Swim.
You gotta do this. Put them in your mouth.
You gotta swim.
You gotta. What?
know what I
Why are you
mean?
doing? It's
That's how you swim.
in
You
VR.
It's gonna have. Yeah.
You have the
'cause you have
remotes?
a little wand, so you gotta like.
I-
Stab the dragon.
How many
little
dragons?
Triggers.
Dragon.
Grab your little
Dragons?
peanuts.
Just like Game of Thrones.
Oh god.
Skunk Simulator versus
Skunk
a dragon?
Simulator, can't wait.
No, but let's get into state of play, guys. It's kind of
So
again,
what's up?
it's kind of the Nintendo Direct of PlayStation. They want to give you quick 10-15 minutes of just what's coming up, what they want to show you, really quick. And this is the second time they've done it. I feel like the first time they did it, it was kind of very low, nothing crazy. The best thing out of the first state of play was Iron Man VR,
And the Crash Team Racing.
and nobody
trailer.
gives a shit about that. This second state of play was actually for
I
me.
appreciate you trying to skip that over. I appreciate that.
You saw me, right?
I
I
appreciate
didn't
it.
even bring it up. But the second time around, which was actually today, the
Medieval.
9th, they brought out a little bit more than I thought. I mean, they started off with Monster Hunter DLC, Iceborne.
It looked really good. I just
that
not a
was
Monster
pretty
Hunter
cool.
player. It looked
Any,
good though.
anything with snow, I'm a sucker for. Like, give me a
Me
snow map, and I'm just
too.
like, yo, this shit hella clean.
Me
For
too.
real?
This is so clean.
Yeah.
Snow map. That's like the easiest way to
Just
turn me
because
off.
you look at snow every day of your life.
Oh my god!
Okay,
You don't like snow
we don't.
maps?
No,
Why?
it's just so boring to me.
It's so different though. Like
I love the snow.
it's not green. You know, it's white.
It's white.
Everything's white.
Coming from Flowers, that's a
Everything's
big
cold.
statement for you to take. Just go ahead and take
maybe
it.
it's because
Hey,
I
Take it easy. Take it easy.
I don't know if there's like correlation with like me growing up in like a place that like snowed all the time, but like I'm just so underwhelmed by snow. If that's like your big fucking
There's
thing.
people who
There's
hasn't.
literally
we're changing
a
our
different
map.
environment.
There's
Like,
still
it's all
like
different.
the Fortnite shit bugged the shit out of me.
You don't even play Fortnite.
You don't even play Fortnite.
I played Fortnite though.
I played
on the
Fortnite.
new
Oh, you
map.
play Fortnite? Shut up.
On the new map, and I didn't.
Shut up, you default.
and I didn't like the map. I was like, well, this is kind of lame.
I think it's just because it just looks cleaner to me. I
I
think
didn't like
snow
the desert
maps
map in
always
Fortnite.
look.
Maybe I mean I grew up in the desert, so like I didn't like that map. So I mean I think maybe it has something
Yeah.
to look like where you grew up because like I'm kind of over it.
I could totally see though. Like you live there, you've seen it every day with your life. Like, oh, here you go again. Now the snow map, great. For me, I'm just like snow. What is this?
No, that means
It's
You're the guy.
coming
Have you been
in.
to the snow before?
I've been there a couple times, but it took me. I
Were
honestly.
you the people putting it like on the top of your car?
What?
putting snow on the top of
Yeah.
my car.
Why would
to
you do
take
that?
home?
That's stupid.
We're not that white.
People do
We're
that.
not that
No.
white.
That's not a white thing.
The craziest
That's
thing.
why
Sounds white.
Like, really, the funny. I
Honestly.
remember the first time I saw
I've never heard
snow.
of that.
The first time I saw snow, I'm like, I'll make a snow angel. And I was straight up was like, hallelujah. Went down and did all that shit.
Yeah.
Got up and looked. And I'm like, doesn't look like a fucking snow angel. I'm fucking disappointed. 0 out of 10.
Hey, the
How'd
snow
you
mom,
mess up
let's
a
go.
snow angel? What the fuck did you do?
I guess it wasn't like soft nose. Like pretty much it was like ice
It
essentially.
looked like the Big Hero 6. Huh?
No, I look big as it. It was just literally like a ball. It looked like a ball. That's what it
He
was.
just played you.
I'm over here. Big Hero 6 is my shit. He can call me. I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
my
my
dog.
bad player.
Friend said.
Big Hero is my shit.
But that's what it was. And so for me, anytime they introduce ice maps, I'm like, this is the shit. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Let's keep it going because it's clean. I just think it looks nice. I don't see snow as much as you do.
I like
Came-
the snow
I don't see it
because
anymore.
It's
I haven't seen
different.
snow in
You know what I'm
years.
saying? Monster Hunter, you're gonna get different creatures. They said
Monster Hunter has different creatures, way more bigger
probably
things.
different weapons because
more
now you have to work
weapons.
with the snow, better armor because now you're in the snow. Like it's just a whole bunch of different when it comes to snow, and
And
I fuck with.
I
it.
Is it weird?
And I think
I don't play the game though.
I wish Tambo was here because I think I remember hearing that every DLC that's from Monster Hunter is free.
oh,
I think this is like something that's
Really?
free. I just
Interesting.
remember seeing that like, all the updates are free. Well, I gotta double check. Tambo, can you check?
As far as like snow maps are
yeah, let me
concerned,
check right now.
that's one of the things where it was Horizon Zero Dawn. That was one of my biggest turnoffs for the DLC. That's
The
honestly
snow?
why I didn't. Yeah, the like Frozen Wilds or whatever the fuck they called it.
Literally, like I just said, you get everything different. Everything you have to do is different. Like why would that turn you off? Different.
Nothing. All it does is add. It makes the environment drab. Like nothing changes. What are you talking about? Everything you have to do is
not
different.
Like, everything changes, but I mean the creatures are different.
Okay, you can get different. Why don't just drop different creatures?
Because it wouldn't make any sense. Why would you just drop different creatures? Like all of a sudden now you have fucking different creatures. And this
all of a sudden it
same
snows and
environment?
new creatures get made.
Yes, because hibernation's a thing. You know, people go away, things come back.
I think this is true. It's like you go to the
It's
icy.
the opposite.
Especially in the
You-
game like
They
Horizon Zero Dawn.
hibernate during winter. Your logic makes no sense.
Exactly. So
It's like Pokemon. You
Animals-
go to the ice, you gonna get ice Pokemon. Okay,
tell him.
just like how it is.
Tell him.
Easy.
Tell him.
5 out of 5.
You
he
ain't-
doesn't get it.
You ain't
Too
gonna
much
see
water.
a Magic
You
Carpet
don't
in
see
the
a
desert.
Charizard
Okay,
in the fucking
that's what I'm talking
winter.
about.
Okay, you
Why
don't
not?
see those. You know why?
Because they cold. The tail
Because
goes.
they cold. They lizards.
They ain't supposed to be out there.
Right?
I hate it.
But that's how it is. That was the first. They started off with Monster Hunter.
That's a good point. I just realized I had a
What?
lot of lizards where I grew up. Where'd they go during the winter? Did they just all die?
They just all huddled
They
up
just-
together. It's called hibernation.
Where
went
did
to
they
sleep.
go? Where did they go?
Underground.
You should have.
In trees.
Let me know in the comments down below. Do you know where lizards
think-
go when
oh
it
my-
snows?
you
This is
just
a
let me Google
legitimate
that. Why are
question,
you-
though.
You
He
can
can't-
Google it, guys.
I'll
It's a
Google it
Google
when we have the
question.
peoples. We have the peoples. Thanks, peoples.
Thank you, people.
Thank
Let
you.
me know in the comments down below. Adam
Thank you.
Wistra, I'm counting on you.
Adam, you
Alexander Dayu.
better.
I know that motherfucker's gonna give us the
He
answer.
better just add
No
us.
one's gonna give you the answer. They're probably gonna be like, just Google it.
He should hit you with the how to Google.
Hey, that link.
Yeah, the link on how to
For
Google. He
Google.
should hit you with that link, and then good shit. If you guys do it at me, that's pretty funny.
You're stupid.
But that was like the first bit of news, and I feel like that's a good way to start off. Again, and then I don't know. The second thing they came out with was the 4. I think it was a 4-player co. I don't know. Remember exactly how it came out to be, but I know
The
that for
dungeon
sure.
crawler is what you're saying.
The dungeon crawler. It's called Riverbound.
Yes.
That's a new dungeon crawler type game. It looked cool,
Cool.
animated.
It looked fucking
They have
basic.
Shovel Knight. And again, it's just a cool arcade type classic game If it's free, I'd definitely get it. Just play with it, have fun with it. Nothing too crazy.
If it's free, keyword.
If it's free, I don't even know if it is. But that was a cool game that he announced. Again, nothing too crazy. Skip that one. If it was me, next. I went to the next thing.
Skunk Simulator.
Skunk. That's not the real name.
It's called Away. Away, a survival
I'm gonna
series.
spy
is
you
what
in
they
Skunk
named it.
It's called
Simulator.
Away.
Watch
It
out,
looked
my
really
tail.
fun.
It's not even a squirrel because
You know what I mean?
squirrels don't fly.
I said Skunk Simulator. I didn't say
It
squirrel.
looked honestly, it looked like
Skunks
a fucking,
don't fly.
like a
It's
meerkat
flying. That's why
type
it's
shit.
flying. Skunk
It's a flying
Simulator.
squirrel that's black and white. All right. Let it be that.
I
Don't ask
gotta
too
let
many
it be.
questions.
I'm not-
It's a new animal.
I
I'm
thought that was
gonna let
so
it be.
fucking weird.
So
What a weird game.
It was super
What
weird
do you mean?
because
What was weird about it?
What do you mean? You
So
got
it's called Away. What is it called?
It's called
Away,
Away. You're
a
trying to go
survival
to
series.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Apparently, you're just trying to survive natural disasters, and I guess there's
And
different levels
animals,
and
creatures, hawks. You're trying to survive. You're trying to go to your oasis. You're trying to go to the sanctuary of flying squirrels.
Yeah, trying to manage yourself from the food chain, etc.
And then you literally hide in the grass. It's super fucking weird. But
It's weird. I like the
it
creativity.
just
of it.
sounds
It's
fun. I can
different.
just see myself
Eh.
like, oh shit, it's a fucking
Shawn just-
fox over there. Holy shit.
Bucky
shit,
really
there's a
wants the
fox.
nuts. I don't know why. He really wants
Let me
to
hop on
simulate.
this gazelle.
If there's like is this a simulator game of an old
Get
guy?
away.
If there's a simulator of an old guy in a park feeding the birds, that's gonna be Mikey playing that game. He's gonna be like, "Fuck yeah!" Throw the nuts.
And then
Throw them.
Damn kids.
Damn.
old lady walks by and it's a fucking old people fight. That'd be a great
Start
game.
fucking?
That'd be a fucking great game. And they start what?
Nothing.
Whoa.
Old people.
What? Microtransaction for condoms.
I don't know. His
Let me
research.
stop.
Added Viagra DLC.
Ag by
Let
agri-
me stop.
This is too wild. They hit with the weak stuff in the middle, and they started getting better. They did the medieval.
Woo!
They announced that
Stoked.
classic
Oh,
game again.
It was announced. It was shown off a little bit more story. Fucking, I
looked choppy to
love
me.
what they're
I don't know if
doing.
it was my internet
It
connection.
did. No, it looked choppy.
It was choppy,
I
right?
don't know if that was like the stream that they were doing.
It
I
looked
don't know.
choppy. I thought it was my internet connection, but then I was
there
like,
were some
it looked
parts
choppy.
where I was like, ooh,
The
the
frame rate dropped
Yeah, I was like,
easily.
I don't know about that, but
I didn't really pay attention to it, that game at least.
It's all good.
I'm very excited. I love these kind of fucking games. I like seeing this come back. It looks beautiful. I like the story. It's a really cool concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much more I could say on it. I just finally we're getting it. They're launching around Halloween, which is really smart.
In October, yeah.
I
So
mean,
it's good.
That's all I
It's-
gotta say on that.
No, I mean, you can't much say it. It's a remake. It's, again, another beloved classic that people would want to get and play. So, I mean, again, we talked about it last week about remakes. You know they're going to come. So, you just got to...
Speaking of remakes,
Which one?
Crash Team Racing is gonna be
Final Fantasy
Fucking
VII remake.
That's what you hyped
fucking
about.
finally, we get a fucking 3D fucking Final Fantasy remake. I'm tired of fucking the little 2D bullshit. I didn't like the 2D shit, but we get the fucking 3D version of fucking Cloud, Barrett,
Ooh.
Tifa, and the fucking little Sephiroth at the end. The game looked amazing. Like,
It looks really
Square Enix
good.
is really
action
good.
too.
Huh?
It's action RPG.
yeah.
That's
I mean, it
dope.
looked really simple to play. I was looking at like if you look at some of the controls, like it's pretty like a 2-button, maybe 3-button like game.
Yeah.
But like the cinematics were all beautiful. Like it's definitely
Ew.
just a story-looking game. Right
It is
now.
crazy because they went on I don't want to say they went on a hiatus, but they definitely announced the game and then they went quiet for a minute. It hasn't been talked about a lot, and then until recently, this state of play, that was the last thing. That was like their mic drop.
I think they're finally done with Final Fantasy 15 as far as all that DLC and.
Hopefully, I mean, they probably went all hands on deck on trying to
different
get
studio,
number 7 up.
Isn't it?
I have no idea.
I'm
to be
not
honest with
sure.
you.
Still Square Enix. Square Enix is fucking beautiful at making games. Their fucking effects on like elemental effects are amazing looking. Those are my.
True.
Here's the thing.
What
Isn't this
thing?
episodic?
Is it what?
Isn't it episodic? They're releasing it in episodes. So like
The Final
episode
Fantasy
1 in 1 year, episode 2 in another year.
For Final Fantasy 7?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure how that.
I remember there's a news article about that. Anyway,
It's
it's
a
cool.
debut trailer. You expecting to know everything?
It's cool.
Know your shit, Sean.
There was a trailer before this.
No, it wasn't.
There was. It was.
Was it?
I don't want to say a trailer, but it was just like the announcement trailer, if that's what you call it.
Yeah, well, it's not. It wasn't a gameplay trailer.
It wasn't gameplay or trailer. It was just literally, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like,
The announcement trailer. Then, yeah.
please be excited for E3. Remember that? Remember
Yeah.
that guy? Remember that?
Man, play it. Let's get
that cat?
hyped.
He said,
Remember
please be
that?
excited for E3. And here we are.
Kidding.
Fucking delay after delay. And
Here
we
it
got
is.
some gameplay.
This game is looking really good though.
And then they say they're gonna announce more in June, so we are gonna for sure be on the lookout for that.
Oh yeah, you know I'm talking about.
They're gonna probably hopefully show a lot more gameplay. They can probably show a lot more combat. Hopefully, actually show how like if it's
I
turn
want to see
based
some
and all
more
that works.
fucking Cloud sword slash, and they show a little
They-
bit.
they
of
need to show more of that.
Shit. I need some Sephiroth gameplay.
What if you get the invitation of Smash?
I need to see some
Like-
more movement. It doesn't look like you move too much. Like it didn't look turn based, but it looked kind of like walk forward a little bit. Here's the enemy doing this shit, and then he can like fucking shoot some bullets with Barry, and it's just like, okay, what else can I do?
Yeah, what's up, dog?
Everyone kind of looks stagnant as far as what they were able to do, but
Let's see what happens. We got to just see what happens. Get excited for it.
finally got some gameplay, which is
the
amazing.
best
I'm
thing.
excited. I like seeing you excited about shit. Like it really makes me happy. Like just in terms of like.
Because you're not happy enough.
No.
Yeah,
That's
how I
you.
felt. He said I'm not.
No,
that is
that's
you.
that
That is you.
Whoa. Let's take a step back.
No, I'm just kidding. Andreas gets hyped too
Plenty
much.
of things I love.
Hype stank.
Hype stink. You know he gets.
Boop, boop.
There's what I'm talking about. There's the beat. Is it a boat? Is it a car? No one knows.
And this is been the episode.
Oh no. Panda episode.
And this is the end of the episode.
No, hold on. I want to clarify my point. I just like it because it's like
Go ahead.
certain like there's games that you get excited for that I'm not excited for about at all. So it's just cool to see like someone just got like super like hyped up and excited for things like that. That's all.
Thank you,
That's all.
man.
That's all my.
You gonna play
output
some
was.
with me? Some Final Fantasy 7?
Probably not. I mean, maybe for like a
Okay.
stream.
All right, I get
just
it.
like Jump Force.
I get it. It's okay.
Are y'all done? Y'all done now? The hype stank? You done with that?
Hype stink. Boop boop.
Because there's one more game that we need to talk about for State of Play.
What game?
It's that Predator game that got announced. It was super cool. I swear I remember seeing something about like a new Ghostland game or something like that. I forget what it's called. The Tom Clancy
Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon. Thank you.
I think there was like.
Yeah, there was a
DLC?
new.
No,
yeah,
that was for the one that came out, the Wildlands.
there was Wildlands, but they're coming out with a new one.
I thought that was DLC.
Is it DLC?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I just saw it. I don't give a
Me
fuck
neither.
about. I don't
Be
give a
honest.
fuck
I
about.
was, I was
Ghost
way
Recon.
more interested in this.
That wasn't even in this.
I know, but I was saying it.
Oh.
Breakpoint. It's called Breakpoint.
I'm excited for this game. It looks cool,
But
and
wait,
it's
are
a
we-
cool
are we talking about-
concept.
Are we talking about Breakpoint or are we talking about the Predator game?
Oh, the Predator game.
Cool, because I want to make sure we're on the same page. No, go ahead. Yeah, no, it looks really cool because the reason why I brought up the Breakout, damn it,
Breakpoint.
Breakpoint. The reason why I bring out that game is because I thought it was the trailer for that because it looked good.
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought
it was also, it said not actual gameplay.
I thought it was SOCOM. I was like, these motherfuckers are announcing a SOCOM right now.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, like it pans out, and then you see the guy who's cloaked in invisibility, and then you hear that predator, a famous predator clicking noise,
Do
like
it.
he's
Do
prey.
it.
That it sounded just like that, exactly like
I
that.
want you to do it though.
If I had
You
my
probably
eyes
do it better.
closed, I'd think there was a predator right in front of me. But where is he? Where is he? He's fucking somewhere here.
Do it.
Don't know.
Do it, Andres.
No, my throat's already fucked up. Yeah, it's not gonna work out.
Just gag.
Um,
Ugh, I'm sorry,
fuck.
audio
Hey,
listeners.
audio listeners, I apologize. Not feeling too good. But yeah, that game looked interesting. It's kind of like a prey hunt game type. I think they
I
announced
like
that.
the concept of like you're being like cloaked and invisible, and these guys are hunting you down, and you have to take them all out. Like
Yeah.
it's
Well, it's
something different. It's something cool. I like it. I don't know. I haven't seen any gameplay from it, so
Because it's the same creators from the Friday the 13th, I believe. Or
Is it? I don't think it is.
I
Is it?
remember reading an article about who
Because
was
I
making
love
this
the
game.
Friday the 13th kind of like concept in terms of like it's everybody else trying to get away from it and one person trying to kill you all. Now
Yeah.
that's kind of the same way, but they're trying to hunt you down and then you have to kill them. I don't know. It's interesting.
Have you guys played the that one 360 Alien vs Predator game
Which one?
on the 360? The one that was like PvP, and you can be either alien or you be
The
a
bad
predator.
one, right? Colonial
It was kind of fun
Marines?
to me.
You're talking about colonial, alien, predator, colonial. Actually, no.
I don't
That's
think
something
it was.
completely different.
Yeah, I don't think it was that one, but it was literally just Alien vs
Strap
Predator.
in your feedbacks for
And,
this
like,
one, ladies and gentlemen.
this
This
would be
one
a
is a
great
rough one.
The PvP was amazing. Like if they do something like that, as far as you walk around the jungle, that'd be amazing. Like where you're just like really like on the trees, having to plan shit out, strategize how you want to take out a group of people. Like that'd be dope.
I'm excited. And what was interesting is they said, let's take a look at our first party studio, like a first party lineup of studios.
Yeah.
And that's what they followed it with, which is interesting
Yeah, because they said, hey, here's it. Yeah.
because it's not a Sony owned studio.
It's
So
super
that's the
weird.
one thing that I caught from it. And also, does that mean
Ooh.
it's exclusive to PlayStation?
Ooh, look at you peeping shit. Look at you, Mike Doe.
I haven't read the blog
think
post,
so.
so I think that would be answered in that. I would imagine. But yeah, it's not a first party studio, and they did say it was like from their first party lineup. So, did they buy a studio without anybody knowing?
That's what I'm trying to literally look. That Tambo's not doing a good job today.
Fucking Tambo, he's in Miami.
Oh, that's why. That's how we're
You
doing.
messed up my Tambo impressions, man.
What was you talking about? Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna. Now they know I'm not Tambo.
No,
ruined
no, he's not Tambo. We had Tambo earlier today.
Yeah, we had Tambo earlier here.
oh, that's how bad your impression was. I didn't even catch that.
You weren't paying attention to me. You just weren't paying attention to me. I hate you.
But he likes you. He likes it when
I'm
you're
trying
trying
to look it up.
Appreciate it. That was it. I mean, I think this was a much more better state of play than it was the first time. I think they for
Much
sure
more
redeemed
better.
themselves. Much more gooder. It was much more detailed, much more enjoyable and all that stuff. So kind of actually let me go 10, 15 minutes of me watching it. It made me watch Flying Squirrels. And I was like, okay, what's next? Like,
I mean,
it made me watch. So
I watched it one time through. Then I
let me get some more. Maybe get
rewatched
some
the
more.
games I liked.
They announced actually a good game with Final Fantasy. So hopefully the next state of play kind of still comes
You're
with more
damn
hype.
right. They announced a good game with Final Fantasy.
So it's really good. Let's get what do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about Marvel right now? Or you want to talk about that Game of Thrones?
What you want to talk about, baby? It's your show.
I mean,
Please, God, Marvel.
Game of Thrones.
Oh
Thank you,
God.
Mikey.
I-
Let's talk
I'm gonna
about
find the answer to
Yeah.
this.
Minute without Mikey.
Minute Without
We back.
Mikey is up right now. For you Game of Thrones people who haven't watched the next episode,
Come-
spoilers.
I just want to make this clear. I'm looking up something. I'm not on my phone. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Just for the audience.
audio listeners were like, "Why is Mikey?"
We're not looking for
We're
Mikey.
muting him
It's a
anyways.
minute without Mikey. I already announced
Minute
it.
Without
so
Mikey. You just
you already
interrupted
know
that
what's coming.
minute refresh. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
We're gonna talk about the new episode.
A lot
So
of people
spoilers alert
I've
real
talked
quick.
to.
You haven't seen it?
You sure know it's a spoiler. If you haven't seen it on Sunday, it's a spoiler, all right? It's probably been spoiled for you. But a lot of people I talked to didn't like this episode.
Why?
A lot of people didn't like the writing, for sure.
The last 30 minutes had me shooketh.
When
I
they,
was shooketh, man.
They chopped her head off.
They chopped the head off the dragon. How this guy gonna have like God aim? He was using aimbot. This guy was a cheat.
And he was ready.
He was straight up like got him in the chest, got him in the wing, clipped
First of all,
him.
it was like
and then
5 ships,
bat.
and they all kind of like shot their own little bullets. My thing was, what kind of blew my mind was, one, that big ass, I think they're called scorpions. The scorpions shoot these big ass arrows, right? Which they somehow reloaded like in like,
Yeah, those big ass
2 minutes.
daggers are like, hey.
all right, one. And then when they shot the ships and everybody jumped into the water,
Do you see Tyrion hit the wall?
did he get hit? Did he get hit?
No, but he just jumped off the boat and then he like.
And then it had like the little post was gonna fall on his face, but it didn't. I was confused. But somehow in there, Missandei got captured, but we don't see how she gets
R.I.P.,
captured.
man,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like what?
You just see her, and then Cersei's like, "Oh, break her chains. What's good? Hey, you're chained up, bitch."
I know.
Damn, did her
She
dirty.
brought it back full circle for that ass.
And then I've enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed just the realization they just won the Battle of Winterfell. Everybody's all kind of things. My boy Tormund took an L. Couldn't get.
Couldn't get that poon.
God, why am I so
Couldn't
bad
get
with
that Lady
names?
Night poon. Brienne.
Brienne, thank you. Couldn't get Brienne, man. He took an L. I felt bad for my boy. He's over here shooting his shots. Gendry definitely shot his shot, and he just got denied. He's like, "Yo, Arya, you're a
Gendry thought
lady.
It was sweet.
What's good?" And then she straight up was like, "I'm not no lady. I'm a gangster. I killed
He's
it.
like, "Nah, that was
I
just a
killed the
one-night
Night King.
stand, man. That was just a one night
Can't
stand.
tie this down." And she just like went with the Hound, went to fucking going to King's Landing and shit. I was like, dude, this was a great episode for me. I like how each story, each character is still having their own little arc instead of stone.
Yeah, I really liked how
in their
like
own-
even though I didn't agree with like a lot of decisions the characters made, like I like
Yeah.
how I understand like
You stand with
why
they're
they're
going for,
doing
right?
what they're doing.
The
You know
Hound
what
was
I mean?
like Deuces, Arya went with him, just like how it was.
Yeah.
Jon Snow still like, hey, I'm up to my man.
Jon
my
Snow's
word.
pissing me off.
You know what's pissing me off? Daenerys.
Daenerys is pissing me off too.
She's like, I don't beg,
Daenerys is pissing me off,
but
but I understand what she's doing.
yeah, because she's trying to get the throne.
She's trying to get the throne real quick before people find out who Jon really is.
And then Jon.
That's why
finally,
she's doing all this.
And now everybody knows. That's the crazy part too. That's like the one fact that
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's overlooked. People definitely know that's not overlooked now. But everybody knows Sansa pretty much told Tyrion, and then Tyrion's gonna tell 3 other
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
and
exactly. And
Everybody
then-
gonna know.
I'm pissed at Jon because he's being a little bitch.
Why is he being a little?
Why is he being a little bitch?
Bro,
Remember,
why is he
did you
being a bitch?
was
he tried to fight a dragon.
Was
How
it
you
this
gonna be a bitch?
episode? Yeah, it was this episode when like her, Daenerys and Jon were talking, and Daenerys was all like, "If you still want to be together, this is what you have to do." And Jon was all like, "But they're my sisters," and she was like, "I told you what we have to do." And she walks out. And I was like, "You little bitch, Jon!
So
Don't let her
Jon
talk
was-
to you like this.
Oh wow.
It's your fucking sisters, little fuck." And then he had the
The crazy
audacity.
thing-
He had the audacity
The audacity.
to shut down Sansa at the little strategy meeting when she was the only one that was speaking
She
sense.
was like, bro,
she was like, bro,
we need rest.
everybody
They-
tired.
Everybody tired right now. They need to get some sleeps. They need to get some
It's
snooze.
been like
they
a
need to
couple
hit
days.
that snooze. And
Everybody
she's
just
like,
died.
Dude, they need no sleep.
She's like, no.
You fight for me. You
So
fight
she's
for
getting stronger.
And then John's like, hey, promise is a promise. Hey, they pick your promise, bro. Respect John for being that type of dude
I don't
to
respect
keep
John.
his promises. I mean, he's gonna land and
If
he's
you keep your promise,
he's
you
gonna
end up-
be in the throne.
Keeping your promise ends you with Ned Stark. All right, fuck that honor shit.
Oh fuck.
You can get your head chopped off.
I think we're gonna see his head again. It's gonna
Ned
go
Stark's
circle. It's gonna go for circle.
Fuck no.
Easy,
I don't even
easy.
think they're in the same spot anymore.
You're not in the same spot anymore.
King's Landing looks so different. I don't
It
even
does,
think, like,
especially the
they
big
probably
blow
got
up
rid of
with
it, yeah.
what happened at the end, like the season with all the wildfire. Is it called wildfire when the whole church blew up? Yeah, you're probably right.
Right.
I take that back. I'm
I
sorry.
don't think it's the
I
same. at all.
apologize.
Yeah, it's
Make a great point.
forgiven. You're forgiven.
I think next episode, it's gonna be another great episode. I'm saying I know a lot of people are saying this season is just like, bro, we waited a year and a half for this.
Next
we got
episode.
a dark ass episode. We get built up.
Next episode, I feel is gonna be another filler episode where they kind of just.
I don't say dude,
do a
they
lot of
call it filler.
dialogue.
It's not filler. No, it's not.
I mean, not
closure.
filler, but a more like build up for the last episode because we still have.
I think
episode
next
6.
episode is gonna end a cliffhanger. Call me, I'll put my money on that.
It's
Put my
definitely
money-
gonna end with Jamie
cliffhanger.
right in front of Cersei.
cliffhanger ending.
You know what I mean?
And then the last episode is gonna be pretty fucking wild.
Last season's gonna end with Arya killing every fucking body and sitting on the throne. Game of Thrones. Dun, 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 dun. You went into Star Wars, bro. Relax. You don't know what you're doing.
Hey, you excited though?
Hype stank.
You smell that? You smell that hype
You ain't
stank?
got the hype stank?
You smell it?
I thought you'd be on board this
You
time.
smell what I'm stepping in?
All right, guys. The last thing I want to talk about real quick is gonna be the Marvel.
The Marvel.
Because Marvel announced a whole bunch of shit.
Sorry. Why I was looking this up, so I'd rather come with the facts.
Look how we
before
just fucking
move on.
Kanye Wested you real quick.
Sorry, no. I need to come with the facts because that's what I.
Going
the
on.
reason I looked
Going
up.
on.
It is developed by Ilphonic, which is the developers of Friday the 13th.
Oh, cool. So you're saying I was right.
So it's weird that they announced it as a first party
I
studio.
didn't know
That's
why
all.
you just didn't start off with saying, "Hey, Andres, you were right."
Hey, Andres, you were
I
right.
mean, you know
dickhead.
fake news, Andres. So I mean, hey,
And that's
That's
why I had
true.
to come with it quick.
30
I
million copies of fucking.
That's crazy.
What was it? Sekiro.
Sekiro.
sold.
Yeah, I was like, bruh, that's amazing. That's so fucking amazing.
Let's go. Next news.
Little did I know, it was like a very small portion of that number.
So I'm still,
By millions.
I'm
He
still,
missed by
I'm still
millions.
on this Endgame train right now. I'm still loving it. I'm still digging it.
How many times have you seen it?
3.5.
What the
You've seen
fuck is a
Endgame 3.5
half?
times?
What the fuck is the half?
I've seen it for sure 3 times.
Explain it to me.
That's
the
9
half.
hours you've seen of Endgame.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking
Who were
time.
you fucking in the theater?
Right.
Oh, that was right on the nose.
Uh,
Andres was doing naughty stuff in the theater
That was
for his
stupid.
4th
You
time.
got a
doing
handy
Endgame.
first
Look
half.
how red he's getting. Look how red he's getting.
I don't turn
Had
on.
to, you had to drink to it.
Because it's big boob.
Had to sip to that.
Andres was getting head in Endgame.
You guys
My
all
guy.
I'm not doing that. Nope.
He came for that Endgame, huh?
Somebody had an Endgame.
You did.
Dan,
Yeah.
dan, dan, dan. I don't know how the
But I love this.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't know what he's doing anymore, man. It's late.
But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Trying to-
interrupt you.
You guys already did. It's okay. But like I said, I'm still loving Avengers. So anytime they announce anything, I remember they were saying the official spoiler ban has been lifted. So everybody from the actors, everybody's just posting things on Twitter, everything. And Disney said, you know what? Fuck it. Here's gonna be the next slate of dates for upcoming Marvel movies. The thing about it is, though, it literally says Marvel movie untitled, Marvel movie untitled, Marvel movie untitled. And they literally have it from May 2020 all the way to July 29, 2022. They have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 movies slated up until 2022, which is crazy. So a lot
3
of people are
movies a year.
speculating Doctor Strange, Black Panther, The Eternals.
For
Captain
sure, one of them
Marvel.
is Black Panther.
So
for sure.
there's definitely a lot of speculation. But the coolest thing about it is that's going to be phase 4, but how they're going to end phase 3 with Far From Home. We got a really dope trailer with Far From Home Spider-Man. I loved it. I think I've seen that probably about 9 times because I love Spider-Man. He's my guy.
I watched it twice
Can
before
you
we
do
started.
Can you do that? There you go.
I'm real excited.
There you go. I think the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is the best trailer. It really hits home. It starts off knowing exactly what happens with Endgame.
Do you
It's
think
like-
we get another Iron Man movie?
I hope Iron Man is like the new Jarvis in the sense of like he puts on some type of armor or some type of suit that he has
That's what
built.
a lot of people are saying.
And he's saying, even if it's just not Iron Man himself,
Bring
it's
back
just like
Don
his
Cheadle.
voice, where it's like, hey, hey, kid,
Don
this is
Cheadle
my
is
last
still
gift to
alive.
you.
Don
Cheadle's
Cheadle,
alive.
that new Iron Man.
Oh, no.
No,
he's
you're
not. He's
still-
not.
no.
He's not Iron Man.
Fuck you.
What?
Alright.
He's not Iron Man.
Fuck you.
No, we already have.
He
Never
Don
mind.
Cheadle.
No, we already have.
Handicapped
Captain
Iron
Falcon.
Man.
Yeah,
Let him shine. Let him shine.
we already
Captain
have
Falcon.
Captain Falcon.
So
just
why can't we just have
we can.
a black Captain America and a black Iron Man? What's wrong with that?
Why can't they be their own character?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean
Why
why?
can't
First
they
of all,
be their
'cause
own strong, independent character?
because the torches are getting passed down. Okay.
Why?
You see Captain America.
Why do they have
pass
to be
that shield over?
passed down from white people? Why can't they just be their own thing?
That's why we got Black Panther.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want a White
Which, by the
Panther?
way, Michael B. Jordan should have been Black
That's
Panther.
a good one. That's good. You think so?
Yeah.
He
He was the most interesting part of that fucking movie.
I think he.
Looking back on that movie not as good as people say.
It's a good movie though.
Besides the villain, fucking one of the best villains in the MCU.
Oh no, definitely. But yeah, so he's really mad at you right now.
I'm not bad.
Look,
Well,
I just don't like the guy who plays T'Challa. That's the only thing I didn't like about that movie. Everything else is fucking phenomenal
What's
about
his
that
name?
movie.
What's his name?
Yeah,
Bozeman.
Bozeman, Chadwick.
Chadwick. You don't like him?
No,
Oof.
or Chadwick Boseman.
something like
Same
that.
thing.
Chadwick. I know for sure it's Chadwick.
Same thing. You know.
Anyway.
But these are the new slated films, and I'm excited for it. Far From Home trailer was amazing. They definitely dropped a lot of hints. I feel like they hinted at multi-universe. They talked about, who's going to be the next Iron Man. So I think the end credit is going to be very important for this movie. I think the end credit is going to pretty much show and set up all of Phase 4.
I'm tired of coming to these movies for the end credits.
I'm
did that
just
for Ant-Man.
my
I was a little pissed.
predictions, my dude.
I mean, I hear you, but most likely there are going to be end credits. That
Hands down.
You're gonna have
they
to
got to
stay
make it up
for.
because of Endgame.
Yeah.
Endgame got no end credits.
And the
Iron Man
Spider-Man
better
probably
have,
going
like,
to see a
6.
fucking Guardians of the Galaxy in post credit.
I'm calling it now. End credit scene for Spider-Man doesn't set up the entire universe. It sets up the Sinister Six.
The who?
Sinister Six.
Fucking
Sinister Six is
Falcon,
all of
Doc
Spider-Man's
Ock.
villains. All of Spider-Man's villains.
Didn't you play the Spider-Man game?
He never beat it, remember?
Did you not beat it?
I got halfway through.
Yeah, see, he
No,
didn't
I
beat
got
it.
more than halfway.
Shawn Flowers doesn't.
He
Finish
doesn't
video
know about
games.
Rhino.
I
He
do
doesn't
finish
know about
them. I know about who?
I do finish him. You
Reinhardt.
finished God of War?
Rhino,
Rhino, Scorpion.
Like he dodged the call.
Electro.
Did I finish who?
God of War?
I did finish God of War.
Oh, you did?
I did.
How's it end?
It
Don't
ends.
do it. Don't play him like that. Don't play him like that. He
You
caught
son
him.
of a bitch.
It ends.
No, that's
I fucking
disrespectful.
love you, Flowers.
It ends. Just know it ends.
I love Shawn Flowers. I just want everybody to know that. Sorry, but I'm excited about this. It's cool in the Far From Home trailer. You see him have like Tony's glasses.
Tony's glasses.
I think he's the AI.
He's playing. That's what I was saying. And then even there's another clip of him like putting on some kind of like hologram armor, and I'm hoping
It's
that's what
almost
it
too
is.
soon though. I
Could
think
be.
it would be cool in like
I
the
don't- that's
third
what-
Spider-Man movie, being like, oh my god, like he discovers
I
like this
don't-
kind of AI. I think that would
Yeah.
be a better payoff than right away be like Robert Downey Jr.
I don't think it's I mean, again, I don't think it's. I mean, I'm not writing this shit, but I don't think it's gonna be a whole AI. But I think it just might be a message. It'll be like, hey kid, here's the last thing I gave you.
Oh, okay.
That'll make me cry again.
Yeah.
That'll
But
make me cry again.
I hope there's a whole AI. I just hope that it's not all right now.
You're right. It is too
'Cause
soon.
I think that'd be
it'll
like
make
cool to be
Endgame.
like
It'll make Endgame less meaningful.
Pepper
for sure.
being like, hey, check this like armor I just found
I
out
think
like
that's what it is.
hella movies later and be like, and then have him built in and then be able to like just have that be his like Friday or whatever.
That'd be pretty dope.
Cool.
All he does is voiceover, and you have to pay him less.
So you gotta imagine. So it's 6 movies, right?
There's a lot of movies coming
Or
out.
9 movies, right?
9 movies.
Eternals, Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, Doctor Strange 2, Guardians 3.
There's a whole bunch
so
of untitled
so there's
movies.
4 that
There's
we
4 that we definitely
don't
don't
know.
know.
Fantastic Four.
Oh,
Could be.
I think Fantastic Four is
Oh
gonna
no,
come
definitely
fast.
no doubt. And then again, after those will probably be one of those will probably be the next Avengers.
Probably
movie.
get another Captain Marvel movie.
One of those
I
would
said
actually be the
Oh, you said
Avengers
that already?
movie.
Okay.
The Avengers and
It would be like the
Avengers?
new Avengers. It'll be like the new Avengers.
So you'd imagine that'd be the last one in the
Probably.
phase.
Yeah.
So 2 movies we concrete don't know about.
Yeah. And I'm excited, man. Again, this trailer got me hyped again. It got me really. I gotta stop saying hyped. Fuck. It got me really excited,
and really cool.
filled with joy.
Really cool.
It was
also
really-
another one of your
Smelling
filler
that
words.
smell, huh?
Made me really delighted.
Very smelly.
It was very cool.
It was extraordinarily, positively
That
amazing.
Smelly smell that smells smelly.
God, I'm never gonna fucking say hype again.
It's that stank.
I need to read my thesaurus. I need to read those.
What's that stank?
I was elated.
That hype stink.
You guys are pieces of shit. That's it for the news, guys. That's gonna be it for this episode. A lot of fun things happening.
It's really cool.
I'm just gonna be going into the outro because I think I'm really bad at these. Just want to let you guys know that I thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. Don't forget to watch us on YouTube. What are you doing, Flowers? I'm not even there yet.
I did not stop you, sir.
You
I didn't
distracted
even
me
say anything.
because your colors are so vibrant and bright. Because you're wearing that OGO. We got merch.
First of all,
We got that merch. Link in the bio.
I distracted you from my colors, but then you have Mikey wearing this bright, beautiful thing.
Yeah, there's less contrast.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's less contrast.
Fuck's that supposed to mean?
Fuck's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means. Wait, you guys don't know what it means? He's black. That's what it means.
White supremacist.
Fucking
MAGA.
Nazi.
We're taking that out. We're taking that out.
I'm leaving it. It's fine.
But thank you guys for sharing. Don't forget OGO, Old Games Old. They do drop bi-weekly on Mondays. I believe we're going to be getting an episode this upcoming Monday. We didn't get one this week.
Yeah.
So this upcoming Monday, we're going to get another episode for sure. I think the last one is still going to be talking about the OG Borderlands. Check that episode out for sure. Check out the merch. It's really cool merch. Don't forget Mikey's
More on the
merch.
way.
Mikey's merch right here. Got that
This
sweater.
is all our merch. You son of a bitch.
Just these two specifically, guys.
This very controversial sweater. I love it though. It's the complete consensual all over hoodie. It's like a bright. It's like the new. Someone said on Twitter. It was the new. What was the watercolor? What was it? Tie dye. It's the new tie dye. So it's like
Okay.
90s theme. Really cool. Bright and vibrant. Some people hate it. Some people love it. Me personally, I fucking love it. Cop you one of these CC podcasts on all our stuff for free shipping. We got some stickers. I actually got some stickers over there.
You sound very desperate.
Please,
I've got stickers.
please give us money.
I got stickers. I got stamps.
No, but
Loot
in all honesty,
We got
for everybody
microtransactions.
who's listening to this right now, if you want to support us, this is a great way to support us. And again, it's not we're giving you cool merch in return, but things cost money, like extra mics, things that we want to do, just in terms of like more equipment, more things. We got to buy streaming PC pretty soon to be able to like start live streaming, start running everything off the computer. So there's a lot of back end stuff. So if there's anything that you could do or give, I would greatly appreciate it. Again, that's the link is in the bio, and send us a picture if you buy it. I really want to tweet that out, show it off to
Everybody
the
else.
Twitterverse. How fresh you look in your new Chiptooth Gaming merch. So yeah,
Oh, you look fire.
that's all I gotta say.
Fire.
So that's it, guys. Thank you, Mikey, for letting us plugging in the merch. We definitely need that. Appreciate you guys' support every day, all day. Thank you, guys.
Already.
Don't forget our shows. They be dropping every Friday for Completely Consensual. We got the Couch Clashes that drop on Wednesdays. LGO bi-weekly on Mondays.
We're playing with the release times.
And then we're playing with them, but then watch out for those clips. We're gonna be dropping clips here and there. Trying to
Social media only, I think.
we're gonna drop
That's
it
the move that
everywhere.
we're
We're gonna hand deliver it
Okay.
to you like Netflix. I don't promise that at all.
What are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you
Just follow us on
talking about?
Facebook. How about that? Follow us on Facebook, Chiptooth Gaming. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at CTG Vids. You can always follow these guys right here, the best at what they do. That Kid Flowers right over here.
That's me.
That's you.
That's me.
That's your, that Kid
I think-
Flowers.
I'm thinking about changing my PSN
Don't-
to That Kid Flowers.
Yeah, you better.
Somebody had to do it. You know what I mean?
Hey Adam, you could.
I mean,
you
I'm the
could.
only one that could have done it. You know what I mean?
Adam could probably add me on PSN. He never wants to add me. I don't know why Adam.
'Cause
never
you
wants
You're a
suck.
son of a bitch.
Adam doesn't want to ever
Add
me, dude.
Adam.
Adam doesn't want to add me, dude.
Dark
So-
Empire. Add him.
How many?
At him,
How many E's?
One.
bitch.
Which one at the
It's
end
a
of the
normal
beginning?
word.
Anyways, you can always follow Double D Doherty at Cheeks_Junior.
Thank you.
That's what? That's not even. That's
I
for me.
appreciate it.
had nothing
What's
to
up,
do with
players?
That's for me. You can always
Welcome to
follow
Completely
me.
Consensual.
Give it like a white ladder.
You can, Follow me.
The day
Pope Andres. I do the tweets. I make some funny sometimes. That's it.
You know, I have your like notification bell open on my Twitter, and like you be tweeting some bullshit, bro.
I tweet bullshit.
You be tweeting bullshit.
What was
I be
the
like,
last thing I tweeted?
I be like, bro, what you be tweeting about?
So this lady, right? I was at a
What
client's-
you be tweeting
I was
about?
at this is just one funny interaction that I had this week. It was pretty funny. I went
You
to
be
some,
tweeting about your interactions, like, bro.
I,
I don't care about what the old lady said to you about the fucking cats.
that shit was funny. So she,
wasn't.
I opened the door and she just straight up goes like, "Hey, you guys allergic to cats?" And I'm like, "Just a little bit." She was like, "Well, I got 13 of them. You watch out there." And I was like, "All right, cool." Next thing I know, I
Put in the comments if you laughed at that. All right, if that was funny to you,
He laughed.
I don't want to know.
I'm laughing at him.
He laughed.
He
Hey,
fucking dunked
I
on
take
you.
it. That's because he doesn't like cats. He's not a cat
I
person.
have no qualms with cats. It's just that wasn't funny.
You're not. Give me something funny then.
What would you rate my Twitter?
I mean,
I just see
you
a
got
bunch
some
of-
news. You know what I'm saying? You be tweeting bullshit too. Like, what the fuck you talking
You
about?
barely
But,
even tweet.
hey, but I be looking. All right?
So you're a lurker.
Creeping.
I be
He's
looking.
a troll.
I do be
He's
tweeting.
doing his troll
Yeah,
ways.
he's
He's
doing
doing his
the
troll ways.
troll
He's
shit.
trolling ass
Look, I don't be
motherfucker
trolling.
right
All
now.
right, I retired that. All right, I retired.
Started that?
Retired.
Best outro we've had so
My
far.
trolls.
Thank you, Flowers, for ruining it.
Jesus Christ.
You ruined it with
this
your
is why you
joke.
We're
don't
off the
do-
rails.
this is why you're not on Twitter, because you can't even spell.
I am on Twitter.
You can't speak right.
That Kid Flower.
If you do text to speech,
Follow me,
nobody's gonna
please.
understand what the hell you say.
I'm begging you.
Hit that notification bell.
Hit
Thank
that
you guys for
notification bell
watching.
on my Twitter.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace of shit.